Alright. I think we are good to go. I'm a bit paranoid because stream. I did some changes to my computer again. I added a new drive, moved stuff around, so I'm hoping nothing is missing. Like any assets. Like I had to refine what you're looking at right now, the the starting soon screen and all that. But I think it should be okay. Hey. Alright. As you can see, stuff is going down. I don't think you can go back to the village anymore, or even travel to another area. I played, or attempted to play, some stuff off-screen to grind, because Zoroark is still level 46. But you can't leave this area, and I couldn't find any, like, suitable Pokemon to battle to grind against. So I'm basically just where I left off now, which you can just fast travel to. I mean, I could just fast travel to this one, but I kind of want to, like, jump over here. Maybe pick these up. Not that it really matters at this point. I don't need the protector or anything like that, so I don't really need those points. No, I'll just fast travel. Hello, MAA. Welcome to the stream. Yo, what in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I should have known that trusting a Gaijin would lead to this. I need your help. Mubarak? Well, either Mubarak to you too. Help? Oh, well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't be able to help you, but I would put Rita in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Kleavor's frenzy as you did. You must know that, but there's nothing alone I can do for you. Warden Mai might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman, after all. We find Mai at the Warren Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of history there's a place for you as well. Just far away from me, hopefully. Alright, 500 meters that way, I suppose. All the way over there. Well, I'm glad I didn't walk here. That would have felt like a waste. Do I have a mini-map? I actually don't. I mean, I can see the objective marker. I don't know what I'm talking about. This looks very breakable. Monster Hunter Rise recently, so I'm I feel like I'm gonna get my controls mixed up. Especially because in that game you ride a dog. So, yeah. I completely forgot this character existed. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I don't know. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could have already had an answer to this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours. But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan is all full. No more mouths to feed. for us. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The great weird speaking to you, I want to offer you my support, but I can't help you either. Go 500 miles that way, and maybe that person will be able to help you. And besides, you have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. Alright, I guess I'll drown myself. It's a trash mob from the beginning of the game. I'm just gonna stand here until an answer comes to me. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Pansy. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? I have never bought from this man in my life. Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant staying abreast of the latest news. It seems that you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. Say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. Must really suck. I would hate to be you. Always looks out for me, you know. There are still corners of the Hisui region where we could stash you away in secret. I know a spot that would be the perfect hideaway. Lead it all to me. Alright, I'm going into hiding, I guess. Here we are. I know it's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Alright, this is my new home. And we're introducing a new character this late into the game. Shirking your work to come pester me again, even beneath the bleeding sky, you never change. It's a pleasure, Miss Kojita. But I'm afraid that I'm not here today to learn more about Hisui's myths and legends. No, mistress, thank you, just Kojita. Kojima, and this is... White Pansy is the man of the hour. He's the one that quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one, it seems that I'll be able to fulfill my at long last, thanks to you. Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rain must be mended. Lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you must enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. Far and further from us dwells Almighty Sinnoh. The Diamond Clans or the Pearl Clans? It expands from antiquity to eternity, and the expands from all sides above. Time traces the path we tread from here and now into the future, while space yawns all-encompassingly, surrounding us from every direction. You see, don't you, the two together, time and space, comprise the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? You really can't. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other. Now listen, Lost One, here's what you must do. History holds 3 lakes of great importance. Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. At each dwells a Pokemon set to embody one aspect. Complete the trials each will set you and bear their gifts to the Shrouded Ruins. There you may receive the Red Chain. With it you may perhaps bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean a... Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How can listeners to leave their legends to their children without a thought for the hardship it would cost them? But here we are, you know your duty and you'll do it, won't you? I can't possibly... 3 lakes? What twaddle? You would abandon the people and Pokemon that have cared for you? Like the way they abandoned you? Sorry, I gotta take this. You can see the locations of the 3 lakes. Miss Koji's got a lovely workbench here. If you need materials, I'll be glad to help. I would be happy to do business with you. What about my farm? Oh, that is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that? What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Oh wait, I think I... How can I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Pansy. Hello, it's an Abra. And from Little Philo. Some really sick hats here. I like my hat. I would wear a hat like that. It would be great in summer. What the heck is this? Oh, I got like a controller tangled into my headphone wire. 1 sec. Letter addressed to you, Pansy. To Pansy, you may use my Pokemon. To Pansy, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilite Village. Heard that you'd be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. From Silene. Good tidings from the letter, then. It's a secret. Now then, I'm gonna ignore that. So we're to visit 3 lakes. It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be a kind soul who may help us out. What the opportunities are you, I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on the north. Seems it's all quiet for the moment. And so here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would go strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention, so it'll be one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. Choose whose help you want on the plan. So now I have to choose. I want to help Adaman. This is less grating on the ears. And growing up I played Pokemon Diamond instead of Pokemon Pearl. So I think it makes the most sense. Obviously, you'll choose me, right? That Celestica flute in the first place, that's Ray, the strapping young man. Yeah, I'd choose you. Thought so. You can count on me. So then, the leftover leader will... We're hunting out so many scraps. I'll keep watch on the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you on the details as we go. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the fists we... Right, and we better get a move on. No time to waste. I'll meet you wherever you decide to go. We'd be in hot water if we were seen traveling together. I'm counting on you to handle this, admin. Don't cause Pansy more trouble. I think I already know where the lakes are. I know there's one here. I mean, I can just go... Wait, where am I? Oh. Interesting. So this isn't... Okay, I thought this was like an open area. So Abra is just gonna abduct Pokemon from the farm, I guess. I like how Basculin is a higher level than Zoroark. Okay. What else can I do here? Workbench. Make Ultra Balls. 2 of them. And nothing. Let's make some potions. I have 20 of these, 19 of these, that should be fine. I have 16 of these. Max potions. I may as well just make these. Smoke balls, these are always nice. I can make one of these. I only have one tumblestone left. How many of these do I have? 18? How do I access the guide that increases my satchel? I mean, I wonder if we go back to the village eventually, we would have. And then I guess he's a merchant. And you're just shut out of... I guess I'll buy some more of these. Anything else? Alright. Let's get on with... Ooh, I should have some coffee. Ah. Let's do it. I have to remember that, unlike Monster Hunter, this game has fall damage. Wait, I just noticed Sneasler can't jump. That's interesting. They say this lake actually used to be a volcano, when it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water. And so Lake Verity was born. It's protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. And that's how the old tales go, anyway. I have to scan the QR code. That cave just appeared from nowhere. Is that the Arc phone that was going on about, even though I just saw it like 5 minutes ago? Let's do this, Pansy. Mistress Kojita seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all 3 of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. Never for the faint of heart. Do I have to, like, fight him? I guess so, right? There is something about this place that I can't quite put into words. Press that thing, Pansy. Prove to the Pokemon of the lake how strong you are. What type even is it? I know Goodra is usually dragon, and it's not water type. Level 58. And I wish I had some room to grind. Oh wait, I can now, because I can... This is super effective. It's weak to fighting, interestingly enough. Could do can move twice. Nice. I think Decidueye's got this. Alright, not bad. That's the way, Pansy. And I could tell by watching that you and the Pokemon you've caught in those little balls truly understand one each other. Now let's see if the Pokemon of the lake. Hello. Your emotions, share them with me. Not a chance. Damn, what is going on with my character? This cell shading is all messed up. Or that outlining. It speaks from its mind directly to yours. Makes sense for a Pokemon that embodies an aspect of the mind, I guess. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? Surprise? I guess panic, to be honest. I doubt this makes a difference. How did it feel to bond with exciting? What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? What do you think of Adaman? I don't know. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? I felt bitter, to be fair. They laid off their most productive employee. Take this piece of the spirit that to bind the world once. Is your eye okay, Adaman? You seem to be in pain. Mesprit's plume. Looks like it gave me its business card. I can't even imagine what that must feel like, having a Pokemon talk to you without words. Well, the world's full of mysteries, I guess. I can hardly be surprised at things like these after seeing the sky itself so warped. Now we've got to visit. Some grinding, now that I can actually fast travel. Looks like that worked out well, Pansy. I would admit, you sure know plenty about Hisui, Volo. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where it's headed. And where I'm headed. Know my path, so to speak. I think we'd all like some answers on that. I don't properly know how we came to worship Almighty Sinnoh in the first place. I've even got my questions about its true nature. Weighty matters to an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mistress Kojita's home? Yeah. Perfect, I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. How about you'll... Wait, do they even have a bed here? Oh, Mesprit's plume. So the legends told were true, then the red chain must be real. I guess, but this all makes no sense to me. These Pokemon represent our minds, and they'll give us this thing, and it'll let us bind the world, and solve this mess. But how? Why? Your debts suggests a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, we're Were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? Say that the world, time, space, and creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. I have no idea what you're talking about, lady. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more about ourselves, on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh, and on the in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such a fascinating thing to study. In any case, all we gotta do is complete 2 more trials and get the red chain. How nonchalant you sound. The successes to which you contribute nothing. You tag along over for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. What is investigate? Okay. Do I have like a tent or anywhere I can rest? I mean, Sidua is healed. Can I rest in her bed? I guess not. I mean, it has a home icon. Are you sure I can't use anything in there? Check one more time. Nice wardrobe you got there. Alright, I am going to go to... I guess the Icelands does make the most sense. Go find the strongest Pokemon there to use to grind. I have to train Zoroark a bit more. Let me actually check which these I have. Just one. I don't want to waste these. I'll just end up never using them. Very useful. Oh yeah, there was like the Bronzong and stuff over there. I guess I can grind on those. What was that green? That's true. I was worried about Haunter using a ghost type move to defeat me. But I'm like, oh wait, yeah, it's immune because it's normal type. Oof. Level up, nice. We just heal. Ha. I should be mining, because I'm all out of tumblestones. Huh. That doesn't look too big. Maybe it's just the... I feel like that's how big it should be normally. Because it's a mammal swine. Is that an avalug? I remember there used to be like a driftblim here, but I guess not. Maybe it's only during the nighttime. Ouch. For Wonderland. There's nothing wonderful about winter. I'm so glad that it's almost spring. I will welcome the allergies if it means that I never have to slip on ice again. Or shovel the driveway or de-ice. Okay. It's technically already spring. Seasons are made up, man. Like, specific dates for seasons are made up. It's not spring until it feels like spring. Nothing is real anyways. Ouch. Nice. I was hoping I could move twice. I guess I do the thing on the side. Everyone's pretty strong. Oh, I could have used Crunch. I'll just use a revive. We're at the end of the game, I don't need 16 of them. I hope I don't end up in a 2v1. That's exactly what happened. Right. Alright. Cool. Bye, Zork. Even if I do this... I mean, this can defeat it, and then, I don't know. Wait, oh, I used, right, my bad. Alright, I'm just gonna switch out. I was a fool. For some reason it didn't occur to me that I used Shadow. Anyway. Gets the EXP, I don't care. I'm really trying to avoid a 2v1, because that's where stuff falls apart. Man, it would be great. It would be great if I could just one-shot someone for once. Could have tried to catch it. I forgot that catching also gives EXP. It didn't used to be like that. Is this guy normal type? I mean, I guess it's gonna tell me. Yeah. Very close to level 49. Wonderful. Great strategy. That did too much damage. Alright, level 49. Hopefully that means that I can actually one-shot things now, instead of leaving them in the red. Do you think the boss of this area is going to be a Zork? I think so. Oh, yeah, I may as well just do this now. Nice of you to drop in here. Here we are, Lake Acuity. You know, it's been told that it contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokemon. Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say, anyway. Alright, I'll download the app to open this cavern. Fine. tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is a handy one indeed. Let's go, Pansy. I imagine there's Pokemon in there protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. Well, let's see what's waiting for us. Knew it. Called it. I know you don't need me to tell you this, Pansy, but I still... Careful around that thing. I'm tempted to use the Rourke against this and just spam Swift. Why not? Wait, Swift doesn't work either. I forgot. Of course, I knew Snarl. Yeah, Ghost doesn't work on it, and then Normal doesn't work on it. Silly of me. Alright, so what's the plan then? I guess Dark is all we got. Oof, nice. Hayden Heron is saying, can you help me with the Pokedex for Pokemon? Not really. Because I feel like that's gonna kind of derail the stream. I mean, I feel like this game does make it so that you can just kind of complete it on your own. Considering that you only need items to evolve them. Come, I will test your knowledge. Combee, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are their eyes? Wait. 3. Magneton? Hang on. Wait, what? Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. Wait, repeat that? Combee? Doesn't Combee have 2 eyes? Zubat has no eyes. Unknown has 1 eye. Magneton has 3 eyes. Dusclops has 1 eye. Do I add them together? That'll be 2, 3, 6, 7. Wait. Okay, Combee would be 2. Then I think they said Zubat, which was 0. Unknown is 1. 10 is 3. And then, Dusclops, which is 1. Answer me. If answer you would. Okay, I got it wrong. 2, 0, 1, 3, 1. What I answered. Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. I thought that's what I did. Wait a second. Let me look at Combi. I feel like I'm misremembering what Combi looks like. Yeah, Zubat has 0. Oh, yeah, I misremembered what Combi looks like. So that's 2, 4, 6. Okay, got it. Alright, so it's 6, 0, 1, 3, and then 1. Take this piece of the spirit. Okay, the one question. Okay, cool. My guy is so surprised. Alright, just one lake left. Just one more to go. I'm surprised that Arcanine was able to one-shot. It's so funny that I forgot that normal types won't work on Zoroark. What a weird type combination. I assume all went well, Pansy. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give up all this running about? I guess I can think of 2 reasons. To keep the chain safe and to test us. Perhaps you're right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands? What would happen if it fell into the wrong hands? It's not a... Oh, having said that, isn't the red chain for mending the world? What use would some villain have for it? That's what I'm saying. Who could say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. Oh, I guess we'll have to wait until Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum to find out. I guess we'll have no way of knowing until we get the red chain for ourselves. So, shall we return to Mistress Kojita's home? Let's see if the stuff respawned. I could do a bit more training. I guess not. I don't know how long it takes for things to respawn. I feel like this Zoroark just won't have the opportunity to be used for the main story. Really? want to at least get Zoroark to level 50. Okay, that Golbat just came out of nowhere. Nice. Hopefully this Golbat doesn't use Bite for some shenanigans. Okay. Guess I'm dead. Speed is pretty crazy in this game, isn't it? Being able to move twice in a row. I don't know why I fast traveled here. It's an actual camp. Well, I'm level 50 now, so I mean, I guess I should just move on to the next one. So that's Uxie's claw. I sense a warmth to it. The Pokemon of the lakes are strange. They seem to play on your mind somehow. Indeed, you may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilife Village are tense. What makes you say so? It seems the Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of the guild merchants informed me that Commander Kamado has raised a force. Not to survey the Pokemon, but to kill it, should the needs arise. One of those Ginkgo guild merchants. You make it sound like you're not. Now, if a Pokemon were truly to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? I'm gonna ignore your statement. That settles it, Pansy. There's no time to lose. I know you want to train that Zoroark. We know at the time. We got one material left for finding the red chain. Let's get to it. That's the spirit. I'll come watch and do nothing else. Watch? Is that really what you do? Remember, once you've lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the shrouded ruins. She really just lives off the land here, huh? She makes corn, and then she grows flowers to make tea, and that's about it. And maybe she fishes. Golbat outbreak. What is this? Oh, this is... yeah. Since Pokemon don't really, like, respawn, I mean, I guess if I wait until like the next day or something, then maybe they respawn. Let me actually try that. Because honestly, those Bronzongs and Kadabras are the best chance I have at training up Zoroark. It'd be nice if there was a fast travel point right on the temple. Wait, this is wrong. Okay, here. See, this is what I do. If I play off stream, it's to get rid of like boring parts like this. Things I couldn't do this off stream, so I didn't have a. So I'm thinking about which game I'm gonna play at. I'm thinking it's actually, like I said Leaf Green before, but I think I kind of need a break from Pokemon. So I'm thinking either Skyward Sword on the Switch or Metroid Prime Remastered. And the third option is Sonic Frontiers. That would be on PC. I'm kind of in a Sonic mood, to be honest. I haven't played a Sonic game in a long time. What was the last? I don't think I've played a Sonic game after Generations. No, that doesn't sound right. I'm gonna need these guys to not be bunched up. Really? Okay, I thought that didn't kill it for a second. You can apparently be too far to start a battle. Oh, I finally mastered it. Hit him with strong style now. Just beat these cadavers again. Pretty crazy that that one-shots, even though it has 50 power. Yeah, I'll go back into... There's 2 Bronzong there, take care of those. Fast travel back to the camp. I'll probably wait a day and do this entire run, like, one more time. And then I think Zoroark should be at a decent spot. I'm hoping that Golbat doesn't join in. Of course it does. At least take care of the Bronzong. And then you can do whatever you want, because I've already won. Alright. Fast travel back to here, probably wait until... I don't know, night? And I'm guessing everything should respawn? I honestly can't tell the day in this area. Did the Drifblim respawn? Maybe not. Yeah, I guess not. That's really silly. Do you actually just have to leave and come back? Because that is really silly. Alright, I guess that's it for grinding. On to the last lake. Outbreak, apparently. probably another camp that's close. Yeah. Is that Whiskash? Oh yeah, I did see Barboach in this game, so that makes sense. Do you know about Lake Valor? Imagine starting a conversation like that. You did. It's said to have formed by volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also other theories that say it was carved out of the midst of a Pokemon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, what needs doing was born in people's hearts, and that's what the legend would have us believe. A cave appears where there was none. Here we go, Pansy. I imagine strong Pokemon could wait its side, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. What do you think this one's gonna be? Let's see what we're up against. See, I knew Quillfish had an evolution. So it's poison type. Let's see. Watch it, Pansy. I've heard about this one from my grandfather. Those quills, they're venomous. Because it's dark and poison. Right, I have to talk to it first. I guess this Quillfish evolution is supposed to be like a sea mine. Oh, it's water type. Well, ain't that just splendid? Hit it with this and hope that that's enough. Cool. GG. That's my Pansy. Show to me unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Did those bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you're meant to throw them at Azelf. Okay. How do I do this again? The moment you put the reticle on, it's, I'm not done yet. The moment you do it, it... Okay, that one hit. Seems he was best give up. Would you continue regardless? I'm not through yet. Bro's cheating. I clearly saw one go through. Give up, you struggle in vain. I'm still doing it. You'll get tired eventually. Cool. Here you go. These clowns have too much time on their hands. When you're stuck in a cave like this, I guess you... Looks like our lake journey is complete. Alright. It seems like we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to head for the Shrouded Ruins. It's there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let's be on our way. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's said to be blurred boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, then maybe we should need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With the age comes wisdom. I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. Right, but how do we make this red chain? I would hardly know. We speak of a development said to be capable of binding this very world. Do you really imagine it could be forged by mortal hands? And what are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. Ah, the Pokemon of the Lakes. Cool. I feel like that's the first time we actually see it. I can't remember if you can actually see it in like Pokemon Diamond. I guess you see it when it gets used, but... So it was true, the pact of the people... The pact our people of generations have been kept. As long as at last I can set this burden aside, I can go and live my life the way I want to. Yet things don't seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I had some news on from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for her investigation finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. What's he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, I rift in space-time. Well, he doesn't know that our pansy has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's right, we gotta let him know that it'll be alright now that we have the red chain. Even the commander should see reason then, and call off a plan of his. Pansy? Welcome back. I was just sulking, you know, I've been doing that a lot recently. We in the Survey Corps hardly even speak to one another. But with you back, maybe Captain Silene's appetite for potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a moment, will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back. Oh, my dear Pansy. The professor has been awfully worried about you, Pansy. Of course I was worried, but don't you think I could hold a candle to the distress? That's blowing it out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But, where's the captain? Wasn't she coming along with you, Professor? She's buried under... I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that Captain Commando's gone. Commander's gone? Well, he sent out from Security Corps in tow. He's determined to handle that whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. That's why I was filling in for the regular guards, with Pikachu at the ready. Well, we aren't getting anywhere than a report to the captain. I might actually have to go in a bit. A bad time, but apparently my parents need help with something, and I have no idea how long that's gonna take. I mean, it's fine. I think like if the next stream will probably be the finale, so we'll see. So you managed to not die just as ordered. Well done. Did the captain do... I mean, the captain did actually really help out. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Aber vanished of its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask, I assume that you're here again because you managed to learn something of use. I got the red chain. Go on. Legendary tool set to bind the very world. Commander Komodo is no longer here in Jubilite Village. The Security Corps has been space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokemon. The commander made the decision to take the Security Corps to the mountain as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. Temple at its peak. However strong the commander himself may be, we should have gotten Pansy to help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Pansy, take that red chain to Mount Coronet. Make your way to the peak and end all of this. You're officially reinstated at your former rank. Do that with the commander away, Captain. If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he shouldn't have left me in charge here. Well, we're all in this together, Pans, as members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. Okay. Something the matter, Lucario? This guy's hair clips through his face. I'm Rai, and you are? Oh, you're Pansy, nice to meet you. What is it, Lucario? Seems your strong aura, too. You must have been farming it for a while. If you're willing to battle us, could you come to the training grounds? Sure, why not? Steel and fighting type. Did the dude not show up? Okay, specifically there, I guess. Take it you're ready for a battle? Sure. Now then, let's forego the small talk and that's our style. Cool. Oh, I should have gone strong style. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Man, you got folded like a lawn chair. Seems we need to redo our training, Lucario. Thanks. I can tell you met many Pokemon, and that's helped make you stronger. I think we'll test our skills in other places from now on. Let's meet again. Alright, I guess that's that. I feel like... do I have the option to, like, fast travel? There you are, Pansy. Arita's already headed to Mount Coronet. How are things looking here? The commander is already at Mount Coronet. He's already started up the mountain. He must be more reckless than that dignified manner of his lets on. Not that I can blame anyone for trying to avoid wasting time. Well, alright then. Guess I'm going after him. Let me go first, Pansy. If you want to show up with no warning, there'll probably be a fight. Time's a wasting. Let's see there. Who's the reckless one? Hey, you got run out of the village, right? But you still tried to find a way to help us all? That's right, Pansy worked real hard to get that red chain to help us. A fine job he did, too. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relations with Pokemon. Thanks, here, take this. Eagle, use it to kill that Pokemon coming through the portal. Your orders are 3. Make for the Summit Camp, and from there, the Temple of Sinnoh. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. And 3, return here alive. And 4, train your Zoroark before going there. Is there always a camp here? I don't think so. I've heard the latest. You've been accepted. Team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order. Here are some max potions for me to celebrate. It looks like the big moment is up upon us at last, but no doubt you'll be fine. Or to earn that red chain. Both Adam and Rita have already headed up to the peak as well. My good friend Pansy, I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal. It seems Kamado intends to use the summit camp as a base of operations for this undertaking. As for me, I think I'll set up shop closer to the temple itself. Things certainly seem to have gone out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the Great Melee will be here for moral support at least. Alright. I'm actually... Let me see. Okay, yeah, I have access to fast. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. This is an extremely short stream, but I think I'm gonna go. It doesn't look like anyone's on the stream right now, which is I gotta help my parents. The next stream is probably gonna be the last stream. It looks like it's gonna be the final battle. And I don't want to start that right now because I don't want it to like be stuck in like it's like a few hours of story and stuff, so I think I'm gonna call it here. Yeah, thanks everyone who joined. I will catch you on the next time. It's probably for the best anyway. I need to catch up on sleep. Alright, so I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna see if I can do some training off screen. And we will... why can I not save? Let me go back to the village. For some reason, I can't save. I don't think I could save it in the village either. I mean, it's auto-saving at least. Oh, I have to be in the village. Or, yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna end it there. I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Probably next week. And that's gonna be it. Alright. See you then.